toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. And the Commodores will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
So Vanderbilt's offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, he finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dive.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Makes the catch. It's Segal. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Doors. Extra point here will tie the game.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will get the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Nice move. Create some space. He's loose down the middle. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to throw. It's Dahl. Quick strike complete. Quick step and go. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Sooners have their offense in high gear. The give on the option. Breaks the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. A designed run for the quarterback. Got the first down and more. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And that's the money down, man. Fourth down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners! And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, I got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Commodores buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Quick release on the RPO. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Dahl. Swings it out to the flat. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. The Sooners in the hurry up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. And the Sooners are facing 3rd and inches. Touch pass on the run. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. The Sooners look to do some damage in the red zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And the Commodores are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore, right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Punt is in the air. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Here comes the option. Give to the running back. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. He'll pull it down. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous. Shoot up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Dahl. Throws for the tight end. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It is perfect. The lead is now 5 here in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll run this play from the pistol. Gives it on the option. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The Sooners want to crank the tempo. To the air. It's Dahl. Throws to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. It's now a 15-7 game.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. This time on target. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Cavazos. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. There he goes. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looks as if he's going to run it. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
He'll do it himself. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Commodores decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Dahl. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Gets it out fast. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. First down for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This one's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide out trying to get it in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? He wants to change this route. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking left. Got his man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Dog. Fires to the right. Trying to find the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Oh, it makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. This is a design run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. A run for the quarterback. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. On the move from inside his 5. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
First down, Commodores.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield very late in the half. Bringing the heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Here comes the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away.
Number 12, on to punt it away.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And this offense has been the story through two quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession.
Ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The Commodores will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. The give from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Sooners have this offense rolling. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass, it's Dahl. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Cavazos. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Pulls it in. It's Cavazos. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. Creates a little space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak.
Alert, alert, right? Quarterback under center. You're thinking quarterback sneak on short yardage. Defensive lineman, great job. You got to get that penetration. You just can't let him go straight downhill. Make that thing bow. And I always love how you see guys diving over the top. Great effort by the defense. Great stop.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Result of the play.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes one man miss. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option, down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quarterback will keep it. They'll move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Quick toss. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get points.
The screen, he's got wheels. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Dahl. Touchdown Sooners! And the route is on.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cavazos. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. He'll keep it himself. Showing off the arm. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Shoots it to the left. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking downfield, it's Dahl. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to the right. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. A little screen to the running back. Runs through a tackle. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Now the play fake. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Commodores are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Siegel. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Siegel. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the ground.
And here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Illegal blocking back.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. A first down for the offense. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very